Hello everyone, Bluriate here, and today we're going to be doing the Be Quiet Weekly. But I'm going to be doing a lot of talking because I think I'm allowed to. Especially about invasion mode. You know, I might be breaking NDA, I might not be. Please do not capture me like Amelia. But I did get the opportunity to play through the new invasion mode, and it's not the mode that you think it is. It is not like them other horror games that are PvP, okay? I've actually never really played a PvP game like that. Maybe a style of it, but I don't know. But basically, instead of AI imposters, you know, everyone hates AI, so they removed it. They listened to your guys' feedback, and now we become the AI. Well, the imposters. But these cameras, come on! These cameras are how, like, you will look around the map looking for the reagents, and that's how you can choose to spawn through these elevator gates. So you'll go into this camera. If you decide to spawn in here, you'll spawn through there, or like another one nearby. But I'm trying to rush out every talking point at the start before it gets intense, because I'm trying to remember from memory while speaking and trying to be somewhat entertaining and playing on psychosurgery. You know, it's harder than a lot of things. You just slapped me sideways, man. Slap me sideways. You can still get murdered by Xbox as an imposter. But the enemies do prioritize, you know, the reagents. But apparently if the reagents throw bottles towards the imposters in their vicinity, you can possibly get them, like, you know, to kill the imposters. But you can opt out of it within the privacy settings. You can make it so everyone can invade you. Maybe just your friends or no one. So it's completely optional, unless it works the same way as the join in progress, where even if you opted out, it did not want to work, which everyone seems to be complaining and missing now. But you know how annoying it is that the opt-out feature didn't work? Being in the shuttle at the end, just to find out some guy, some weasel sneaked in and is going to get a plus for your work. Okay, yeah, it's a co-op game. I shouldn't care, but you know, like, man. It's not fun for both parties if someone joins right at the end when you're in a shuttle. Okay, off topic as always. Don't have Smash on the PC. But yeah, I guess the reason I'm playing on PC now is I'm just tired of Elgato screwing me over with the audio desyncs and everything. And also Xbox Game Pass price hikes. Screw that too. Because what do you mean? I'm getting the same product that I was getting a month before, but you're just gonna make it 50% more expensive. It makes no sense. I don't even play COD all the time. There's no point of playing COD all the time. All games just kind of suck if you think about it. It's best only playing when they update. Bro, I need a body to go away. But there is 11 prescriptions that you get, which impact your experience. I do notice as an imposter you are a lot weaker. Like, you get less stamina and like all sorts, which I guess is fair. You don't want to make the imposters be more overpowered than the reagents themselves, but it was quite fun for the time I did play. Okay, I've written notes because I've already done this like 5 times. So yeah, you flip cameras one at a time rather than, you know, like in Five Nights at Freddy's, where you could just click one part of the map and you'll get to see that, which I think makes it fair, makes it, like, you know, balanced. But you can see these cameras just scattered around. You can't pop the cameras so they can't visually see, but I think I've already mentioned that. And I will probably be streaming a lot with this Geister update, mainly on Twitch. I could do it on YouTube as well, like, you know, multi-streaming, but I've not figured out how to multi-stream properly, and yeah, but I don't know if I can even speak on why I would stream on Twitch, but I've already kind of implied it, so bye-bye, guys. I'm gonna get captured. Why do I suck at this? Oh yeah, all the old catalogs will be returning, like re-releasing as well. But they'll be using the gold Murkoff coins, which you'll be able to buy with real money. That's completely optional. And you know, red barrels do have to eat. So I don't blame them. You still get like the, you know, the default 1k coins for just doing the seasonal catalog. So you can still experience cosmetics as a free to play, even though this game costs money, so it's not free to play. Okay. On to the next trial, and I'll try remember what I haven't spoke about yet. Okay, I just remembered. Certain amps, they have like certain functions exclusive to invasion mode. And unfortunately, Last Chance, what they did to Last Chance is, if an imposter stabs you while, you know, you rely on Last Chance, it's not gonna save you, unfortunately. Which, rest in peace, Last Chance. But it'll still work against, obviously, X-Pops and everything. And,
4 targets remaining.
Man, why is this so hard? What do other people do? Do they just talk over, like... Do they just focus on the speaking, no playing? I guess I might be multitasking. Oh my god, Hammerhead. What have they done to you? They home-blooded.
What the hell?
I hate how I can't articulate my speaking properly. I'm not upset at it because, you know, I find myself funny at times. But damn, it's annoying. Like my speaking and my voice in my head is not synced. There's a huge desync. Oh my god, I'm violating myself. Well, what else is there? I've got a little grudge against Happy Heart because he jumped me as an imposter. I won't, you know, I won't let that moment down. I'm trying to think. Yeah, how the imposters work. So you will always be holding out a knife unless you have a prescription to have another inventory slot, which will just be a random item in the hand. And obviously, your purpose is to try and murder the reagents. You can execute downed reagents. It's very fun. I guess, in a sense, it does feel like Dead by Daylight because you're constantly, like, hugging the enemy, trying to slice at them. Jaeger, I want to invade you.
Come to me!
That end. But, bro. Hopefully the invasion mode toggling works better than, you know, when they had the multiplayer join in progress option. Bro, I just can't do this. I can't do this. Okay, I'm gonna try clean up on the information that I remember, but just didn't mention. But when the way my brain works way too fast for me, man. Way too fast. But the way the imposters work, right? Like, as soon as you pick up the fuel, or maybe once you get to the first generator for this trial specifically, it'd be like you won't be able to like even spawn in yet. And then once you hit a certain threshold as a reagent, that's when, you know, the imposters will stagger spawn in. So you won't have like all 4 imposters spawn in at once and just gank one guy. It can end up like that because the way it works is, as an imposter, your objective is to receive no damage but deal as much damage as possible. So the more damage an imposter takes, the longer your respawn will be. So every time you deal enough damage or receive enough damage, you'll have to run away into a monster gate. If you don't, you'll start getting zapped as if by like a lightning, you know, like exit, rush, stay together, any one of them variations, you'll start taking damage. So you gotta force yourself to respawn. If you take no damage but deal damage, it'll probably be, you know, the fastest respawn time. But obviously, you could possibly just wait it out. Like, I mean, by what I mean by that is, if you don't attack them and you don't receive damage, you could literally wait for the other imposters to spawn in, so then there's 3 of you just jumping one poor guy. Which, you know, that might get annoying if you can do psychosurgery solo but have 4 imposters. That's gonna be nightmare fuel.
Careful with my high, man.
Well, I don't know if it can be done psychosurgery.
Okay, stop me.
Okay, let me actually read some notes. The cameras also feel very slippery. You know, like when you spectate someone once you're dead, it feels like robotic in a way. I mean, it's not a game breaker, but with cameras you can ping the reagents, so you know your other imposters know. And also, a cool little feature I noticed: every time you ping while on camera, the reagents can hear it, so you know you're spotted pretty much. If you like listen out for the sound cue. Bro, this is so hard. Like, why can I not remember? But yeah, the invasion mode, it kind of looks like a variator as well, so I'm not sure how it'll work with the toggle out menus and everything. Because when you're an invader, you see the obvious variator of invasion. Oh my god. Well, why did I didn't even write bullet points. I wrote a whole old script. I'm not reading all of that. Yeah, Geister I think is the same. It's just enraged enemies variator. Like, I mean, I think it's always going to be like that for every Geister event. And, okay. To help out the imposters a little bit, you do get like X-ray vision at times. So like you can see roughly where everyone is at, and then you can like coordinate attacks on like whoever is by themselves. The camera locations usually seemed fine. They were like, you know, highlighting the main areas, the objectives. So like you could always know pretty much where the reagents are. Oh my god. No, stun. Yeah, I think I've run out of things to say that I remember. Yeah, I think the way the old catalogs re-releasing works is you'll spend 500 coins of the Murkoff coins to actually unlock the catalog, but you'll be using stamps. I think. Well, honestly, I don't... Okay, I think I've already pretty much mentioned everything. If I haven't, I'm sorry. No, I'm not a pro at this. It's literally part of the reason why I've never even discussed the previous updates, even though I've known them earlier than, you know, all of you would have. I don't have last chance on this, so... Great. Great. I went with a green light because, like, for my room, because, you know, to match Outlast theme and everything.
It's amazing the way your little assassin's focuses the man's attention.
I need more posters, but it doesn't matter because day plus is already cooked. I want the bricks. What the hell is here? What are you doing, Big Bird? You're not supposed to be in here. Oh, it's don't make noise, I forgot. I could just be crouch walking everywhere. Okay. Pour it. Okay, at least the progress saves. But yeah, as a reagent, you'll just be doing regular trials, so... I don't think it'll go crazy, blow up, as some people are hoping it will. Because it doesn't exactly feel like a full-on mode, it just feels like an extension. Which is not a bad thing. It definitely is fun enough to where it feels like its own thing, but it is still you doing the trials. Okay? It's not a symmetrical horror PvP or something. I don't think there is a catalog for the invasion mode itself. I don't think there was one for escalation anyway, but... Oh my god. Yeah, I mean... I don't really like PvP myself, you know, I'm like getting too old for PvP. But I thought it was pretty fun. And you don't really have the facilities to like try hard it that much. Besides just good teamwork. But yeah, anyway. I can finally stop rambling on. Hope you enjoyed. Oh yeah, I noticed there's a new hype feature. You know. If you like my videos, go hype, please.